Woo-hoo. Hello everybody. Welcome to the adventures of a town electrician. Geez, with Ted Nugent being in the news so much lately, I just had to get on tonight and tell you my Ted Nugent story. You know, him and I are about the same age. He's got a couple years on me, but close enough. So when I was a young teenager growing up in Detroit, I was a big fan. I went to so many of his gigs, and one of them was at the Easttown Theater where he was recording a live album. And make a long story short, I happened to know the recording engineer, so he invited me to the studio that next week for the overdubbing sessions. And being a young aspiring guitar player myself, of course I couldn't play a lick, but you know, I was right on time, you know, and showed up to the studio there, meeting my hero, Ted Nugent, and what a jackass he was. I was so bummed out and let down. I mean, he was so conceited and arrogant and just an idiot. I mean, it was unbelievable. You know, as a 17-year-old young man, I knew the guy had some problems, you know. And I guess he's just one of those guys that never grew up, because he's still that way today. But, you know, I got to tell you, Ted, that we, the patriotic people of the United States of America, went to the voting booth in 2008 and voted for Barack Obama to be our president. By the millions we went, because that's who we wanted. And we, the patriotic people, are going to do the same thing again this November. And if it turns out that you end up dead or in jail because of that, so be it. It's the laws of nature. And you know, you conjure up all these enemies in your mind, and what you need to do is go look in the mirror and you'll see who your biggest enemy is. And stare real hard at yourself and see how ugly you have become from your own hate speech. All right, everybody, another beautiful spot on the Mexican border. All right, from border to border. Adios.